Good morning students. Last class we revised about again triangle and its properties. Today we'll discuss median and altitude of different types of triangles. First I will take equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle I am taking first. In equilateral triangle, median and altitude how like will come, just will observe. All sides are equal. See, BC midpoint is D and AC midpoint is E and AB midpoint is F. First I am taking equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, okay. See, so according to the definition of median, what is that? The median is starting from one vertex to opposite side middle point. This is the AD is one median, like that BE is one median and FC is one median. In equilateral triangle, if you observe, then all medians will be equal. Then all medians and altitudes also will be equal. Why? Because in equilateral triangle, the equilateral triangle will be all are equal. Exactly will be 90 degrees. Exactly will be 90 degrees. There is no change in equilateral triangle median and altitude. Why? Because the median will be separate two right angle triangles of equilateral triangle. The median is separate two right angle triangles of equilateral triangle. Okay. Next we'll check one more triangle. Is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Then what is that? See, here the median and altitude both are equal in isosceles triangle. Why? Because the only one median and one altitude is equal. One median is separated to 90 degrees. 290 degrees means two right angle triangle. That's why this median is at the same type altitude, but next one we can take will come different. Okay, this is the D, E, F. Means altitude and different and median is different in isosceles triangle, but one median and one altitude will be equal. Next, we can observe in scalene triangle. Already explained, we are taking the example only. Scalene triangle before class, ABC. This is the altitude. But median, this is the median. See, observe the difference. Next, one more median I will take, and next one more median we will take. Let's see. Here middle point is important, but here altitude means then where will be exact 90 degrees means, just observe. Different sides. Like this will come, different sides will come. See here, altitudes, this is medians is different, altitudes are different in, what is that, in scale and triangle. Now the altitude will be right angle triangle and obtuse angle triangle. Just will observe now. In right angle triangle altitude, where is the altitude value right angle triangle? Actually, what is the definition of altitude? The perpendicular line between one vertex to the opposite side. This AB is the altitude in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle, the perpendicular height or line is altitude. In right angle triangle, one of the side is altitude, one of the side only is altitude. The altitude, why? Because the altitude is nothing but the perpendicular length from one vertex to the opposite side. This is the perpendicular length. Okay, in right angle triangle it is the altitude. Next, in obtuse angle triangle we'll check. In obtuse angle triangle we'll check. In obtuse angle triangle, from one vertex to draw perpendicular line. From one vertex to draw perpendicular line, there is no perpendicular line. That's way, just extend this. Just extend this. Now draw perpendicular line. See, this is the altitude. Actually, in obtuse angle triangle, the altitude will be exterior. Out of the triangle will be, the altitude will be out of the triangle. But in acute angle triangle, inside of the triangle. In acute angle triangle, inside. This is a acute angle triangle. Next, right angle triangle is, already we discussed. This is the altitude. In right angle triangle, one of the side is altitude. In acute angle triangle, it will be inside. In obtuse angle triangle, it will be outside of the triangle. It will be outside of the triangle. Okay. Now we'll check some problem. Now we'll check some problem from the textbook. Then here given one figure. What is that? PQR given. and one perpendicular length given, that is M. T, and next this is R. This is the first figure from the textbook. On that, PQR, D is the midpoint of QR. D is the midpoint of QR. D is the midpoint of QR. Then just observe, okay, we'll change some length. Why? Because D is the midpoint of QR. Okay, means QD is equal to DR. QD length is equal to DR length. QD length is equal to DR length. And then what is the first problem? Then PM is the PM. What is the PM? This is the PM. Means is exactly perpendicular length. Perpendicular length of the triangle is nothing but altitude. The perpendicular length of triangle is called altitude. Next, second one, what is that? PD given. What is that? PD. PD is equal to PD. From P to D distance, this is called, actually D is the midpoint. According to the definition of median, from one vertex to the opposite side middle point distance is called median. Then PD is the median. PD is the median. Next, what is that? QM is equal to MR. Third one, if just question, QM is equal to MR. QM is equal to MR means Q2M and M2 are distance is equal or not? Actually, QD is equal to DR. Already we know. According to the problem, D is the midpoint of QR. D is the midpoint of QR. Then QD is equal to DR will be equal. But QM is not equal to, no. Why? Because both are not equal. Okay, this is the first problem. I will repeat once again. See, in the problem they gave, then PM is nothing but the altitude, the perpendicular height. That's why PM is the altitude. Then next PD also one line segment. It's also is came from one vertex P and opposite side. Then but exactly middle point. That's why PD is the median. And QM and DR is not equal. Why? Because QD is equal to DR is the equal value, equal length. D is the midpoint. That's why Q and R exact middle point is D. That's why QD is equal to DR. Okay, this is the first problem completed. Next, we'll check now second problem. What is given second problem? Draw an angle. Rough sketches ABC and BE is the median. Draw one angle, triangle ABC. We want BE is the median. BE is the median. Just draw one triangle. Then A, B, C. But we want BE. BE means here will come B and the opposite side AC. AC midpoint have to take. AC midpoint just have to take E. Then just draw B. This is the median. Okay, ABC triangle, BE is the median. Next, what is that? Triangle PQR. PQ and PQ are altitudes of triangle. First draw one triangle. This is second one. And now third one we'll check. Triangle PQR. PQR. What is asking there? Then PQ and PR. PR are the altitudes of triangle. PQ and PR. PQ and PR are the altitudes of triangle. Means one side is the altitude. Means in which triangle is possible? That one in only right angle triangle is possible. In right angle triangle is possible that's way. Means second one is will be right angle triangle. Triangle PQR. PQ is altitude and QR also altitude. Why? Because if you turn the triangle, QR will be perpendicular length. QR also will be perpendicular length. Then the triangle is right angle triangle. Then triangle is PQR triangle is right angle triangle. PQR will be right angle triangle. Okay, then what is the last question? In XYZ, YL is the altitude of exterior. In XYZ, YL is the altitude of exterior. Triangle XYZ, YL is the altitude of exterior. In exterior altitude, when will be means which triangle will be observed? In altitude exterior means which triangle will observe? Exactly obtuse angle triangle. Exactly obtuse angle triangle. This is the X. What is asking there? YL means have to take Y here, X here, Z here. This is obtuse angle triangle. This is the L. Means here YL is the altitude. YL is the altitude. Okay. These are the problems. Some problems. Still some more problems is there. We'll explain next class. Just I will explain once again. See in the triangle XYZ. Actually in obtuse angle triangle there is no perpendicular length. That's why I have to extend some more length here. Then we can draw the length. Okay. Then will be altitude will be just observe. Will get altitude. Otherwise in obtuse angle triangle not possible to get altitude. Here too. Why? Because the vertex is here but perpendicular length exactly will be exterior only. But in acute angle triangle will be interior. In right angle triangle will be exactly one side of triangle. But in obtuse angle triangle will get outside of the means in exterior of the triangle will get altitude. Okay students. Next class will continue some more problems and topics. Thank you so much.